program is intended for mature audiences.
Welcome! This moment in the podcast is brought to you by Social Interactions. I probably just said something super offensive, and I didn't mean it like that, but as the words came out of my mouth, I realized that if somebody says some shit like that about me, I would kind of be upset about it. Not like in the, I want to punch him in the face kind of upset, but like, damn, man, that's fucked up. Why would you say that? So, I'm hanging out outside, ripping a smoke, dude. Fuck it. There's a lesbian couple that is in the complex that I'm in, and I'm only clarifying that because that's a very important detail in this moment in time. Jen's outside talking to them. I'm about to go upstairs, and one of them says, "Hey man, don't go inside and be a party pooper like that." And I'm like, yo, I'm going in, man. There ain't nothing out here for me. So fuck that shit. And Jed looks at me with the straightest face in the world, goes, "Yeah, except for 3 pussies." And then I said, I actually said word for word, yeah, 2 of which I wouldn't fuck. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Don't fucking... Oh my god, dude, that's so rude. That's so fucking rude. I hope they thought I said 2 of which I can't fuck. I know somehow some people probably think that's worse, but I would imagine it would be sort of like a complimenty-ish kind of a thing to say. Versus like, oh yeah, fuck, nope, I wouldn't fuck those 2 at all. I mean, I could be honest with you, right? I wouldn't. I totally wouldn't. And it's not because they're not cool people. They're fucking awesome. I love them. They're great. You know, the little bit I've interacted with them, they're a little bit wild, but you know, they're funny as shit. You know, Jen was out partying the other night, and she came home for a little bit, just be like, all right, I'm going back out again, but, you know, I'll catch up with you later, you know what I'm saying? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, and I was like, man, you bullshitting, you better stop. Like, I don't know, don't come at me like that, bro. Either bring the heat or shut the fuck up. That's how I'm rolling. If those drawers ain't dropping, I don't want to know nothing. I'm not saying, dude, oh, fucking dig a hole, bro. I'm not trying to say that she's a plug in any means of the way. Jesus Christ, it gets worse. I'm not saying that she's a sexual object. I mean, at times, sure, she likes to be treated like what, but who doesn't, right? I mean, I like a good... Ugh, stop. What I'm saying is, don't be talking to me like, oh, we're gonna fuck later, when dude, I've been fucking you for damn near 13 years. I know the move is I'm gonna fuck you, but I feel like partying a little bit more at this moment, so I'm gonna go back out, have a couple more drinks, and then if I'm not too drunk when I get home, then maybe I'll bash your brains in, or vice versa, you could bash mine in, if I was hurt. See what I did there? Probably, you missed it. It's alright, it's cool. I didn't explain it well.
I've been watching, and the whole time it's all going, meow.
Anyway, the point of what I'm getting at is she comes home later that day, and by later, I mean she left again at midnight, came back at 3 in the fucking morning, and was still talking craziness, dude. Like, starting to give me an attitude, because you're a little drunk, and you think because you're trying to throw some pussy at me, that I'm not just going to be like, yeah,
this guy's not getting any of this.
Fuck you. Because, dude, I'm a spiteful motherfucker, bro. I will... Dude, you try to throw the pussy at me, man, and you give me a fucking attitude, I will jerk off in front of you to prove a point. And I don't mean in like a Louis C.K. kind of a way. I mean, like, don't think that you're pussy holds any power over me kind of a way. Like, I still love you, but if you want to fuck tomorrow and you sober up, we could talk. You know what I mean? We'll figure it out then. So, she said some dumb shit to me out of the side of her fucking face, dude. And as I'm walking up the stairs, you know, they're behind me, Jen's behind them. We're coming up the steps, and she says something stupid. And one of the girls goes, man, you know he just trying to get you upstairs so he could dick you down. I go, she don't stop playing, she ain't gonna be getting shit. And the other one looks up and goes, God damn, I know that's right. Yeah. That was fucking awesome, dude. And I realized that now that I come off like probably the biggest cunt in America, and there are feminisms there are feminists that are drawing up fucking picket signs as we speak with ducks on them because they don't know what the fuck's going on over here. Look, dude, it's not... You can't say anything anymore. You know what? I don't care. I don't fucking care. If I treated her like a piece of garbage, she wouldn't be with me for fucking over a decade, bro. So suck my dick. What do you think about that? Huh? Real fucking diplomatic of you there, sir. Motherfucker. Look, bro. What do you want from my life, dude? It's a fun story. Nobody got hurt. Everything turned out okay. It's all good, man. And, you know, whatever. It's not fucking personal. I make my own sandwiches, okay? Come on, dude. Lighten the fuck up, will you please? It's a fucking joke, bro. It's a fucking joke, dude. Calm down. You know you talk just as much shit, and I'm talking to that specific type of a woman or man in whatever scenario. Meaning, like, I know that there are guys that, some guys maybe are really on that feminist kind of shit, but there are other dudes that try to pretend like they're feminists just so they could try to sneak into some pussy. Those are some creepy motherfuckers, bro. Those are the guys you gotta watch out for. Now, I'm all for your power to do whatever the fuck you want, dude. Just don't mix me up in any bullshit and we're alright, man. And that goes for everybody across the fucking board, dude. It's that simple. So, friends, if you were wondering, this is how you never get a sponsorship. You bury all of your work in 8 minutes or less, and you give a really bad impression to anybody who is clicking on to your podcast for the first time ever. So if you want to ruin your career in 5 easy steps before you even made one, follow this handbook here created by me. Anyway, and for the record, I don't know if I said this in a separate podcast or not. I'm aware, breaking the fourth wall for a minute, I'm aware that I'm not a big dog, dude. I mean, I'm sure you guys get it, that when you're talking shit and, you know, you're looking down at somebody, you kind of gotta make your, you gotta puff your chest up like a fucking gorilla sometimes and bang on that motherfucker to let somebody else know you're not afraid to make an ass out of yourself. That's what I did. I'm aware I don't have thousands, millions, or even hundreds of followers,
but who's counting?
Downloading my shit, plugging the podcast, whatever, dude. I don't give a fuck, bro. I put time and effort into this motherfucker because it's a work of art, god damn it. And this is what the fuck I can do. A lot of people, there are guys and ladies out there, I didn't forget about you, don't worry, we'll get back to you in a second. Some of you like to fix cars, you know, you're good putting puzzles together. Some of you I don't know what the fuck my brain is doing. I just had a blue screen of death behind my eyeballs. I blinked and then everything went black for a second, but here I am still It's like somebody knocked the power cord out of the socket for a moment, but I'm alright now. We're okay. We're running on backup generators. Oh shit, this is no way to start anything, dude. No way at all. And you know what? Since we're on sponsorships, this is also brought to you by hashtag fuck Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and all of you. How you gonna jack an account, dude, using my full name, by the way, which, you know what, I'm not gonna tell you, but just for funsies, let's pretend I do right here.
Here's your fucking receipts, stupid. I'm over here now. You see, that's a professional. You didn't even see what I just did you, honey?
You like that shit? Good for you, good for me, good for everybody involved. I don't know what that space is going to be yet, but I'm going to make it something fucking interesting. They jack my email, bro. Then they make a Twitter account using my fucking real name, and you go on Instagram, you jack my account and Jen's account, and you're stealing artwork, you fucking
butt slammer.
Gotta X that one out too, please. God, thank God we don't do this live. Holy shit. I would be getting fuck hate mail, dude. There would be, somebody would have been hired to SEAL Team 6 to be outside Bin Laden my ass somewhere. Is that offensive too, god damn it? What the fuck can you say anymore? I don't know, but I better tone it the fuck down. It's 1 o'clock in the goddamn morning. Before somebody calls the fucking cops. God knows they were just here the other night because some people love nothing better to do than to mash a couple buttons and see them boys in blue come running, dude. Fucking asshole. What kind of a bitch-made motherfucker are you? Bro, somebody's making noise. You go over to their place like a human being. You knock on their door and you go, hey bitch. Not like that. You don't go, hey bitch, unless you tried to do this several times before and you got no problem getting a gi on and taking shit down to the mat. Yeah, I know what a fucking gi is, bitch. MMA motherfuckers, what's up, dude? I know what you guys are about. You know, shifting motherfuckers' noses. I know what's up. Gross, dude. I commend you. Couldn't be me. I do have a cauliflower ear, though. Do I get credit for that? Nope. All I get is a bunch of drunk motherfuckers looking at me going, hey, that motherfucker fights. You know what I want to do? I want to go fight him. Because if I was an MMA fighter, why the fuck would you think it would be a good idea to come fuck with me? I could theoretically lay you the fuck out. And yet somehow you want to test fate and come over and start trying to jingle my fucking balls up, bro. Well, lucky for you, I don't fight MMA, but I do got a big fucking mouth, and I can take a fucking punch, bro. How do I know that? Because this, you heard that, my friends? That is the sound of a live in the flesh crash test dummy. You're goddamn right. This face has been hit more times than the tarmac at JFK, dude. I don't fucking play. When I get whacked, I go all the way in, bro. I'm gonna make it fucking worth it. Don't think, though, I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna try to jam your fucking day up. I'm gonna make you consider me when you wake up at 3 in the morning with a fucking toothache. What's up, bitch? Just letting you know I'm still around. You ain't shaking me off that fucking easy. Ain't no hangover cure for asshole right here. I'll tell you that. Well, I don't know. Kind of ran out of steam. What do you want me to say? They jacked my shit, man. That's the whole reason why I came on here. I dug myself a hole. This is no good for anybody. 10 years from now, people are gonna dig this shit up and go, oh my god, what a fucking caveman. Hey dude, listen. I don't socialize with like the higher end members of society, right? I'm just a dirtball flowing through the air vents of life, bro. That's who I am. I don't know why you gotta be concerned about what I say or don't say or think or don't think. Gray matter matters, right? Am I right? Laugh track, please.
You see what I'm saying? Where's your fucking brain?
Jesus. Oh my God.
May I help you?
Yes. Could I speak to the drug dealer of the house, please?
I beg your pardon?
It's a beautiful day, and we're out killing drug dealers. Are there any in the house?
Canada. You circle bacon eating motherfuckers didn't tell me you got a mafia. I had no idea, dude. How come Netflix had to tell me? How am I gonna go my whole life and not know Canada had a fucking mafia, dude? This can't be real.
We're the good Canadians. We're not tough. Look at our flag. It's a leaf. Oh, don't screw with Canada. We'll dry up and blow away.
This cannot be real. This is not a real thing that is happening. I know, completely out of nowhere, right? Not really. I spent the last couple days watching a show. I haven't finished it yet. And it's called... oh, shit. Bad Blood, I think. I think it's called Bad Blood. It's got that dude in it from Sons of Anarchy. You know, the dude with the black curly hair? That guy. He's been in a bunch of weird fucking films. Matter of fact, you know what, bro? Since you know, yeah, okay, alright. You don't gotta fucking yell at me, dude. I'm looking it up. Calm down. What the fuck? Bad Blood. Don't spoil this for me, Google, you motherfucker. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. We're just gonna do... Okay. What's your name? Your name is not Kim. Kim Coates? Get out of here. That's your name for real? Alright. Oh, why did I do this? I don't know how to say half these people's names, bro. Oh, Jesus. What are you in? The guy that plays this dude, Vito. I know I've seen you before. What? I don't know any of these things. Without a Trace, Empire Records, So I Married an Axe Murderer, The Client, Autumn in New York. What the fuck is The Client? I have to know this, yeah? Fast-paced thriller, bestseller, In Danger, Vital Information, Political Murder. Or if I don't know, but I'm gonna watch it now. I love fucking thrillers, dude. What else are you in, bro? You had to be in something. I know I've seen you somewhere, my man. Where the fuck are you from? You gotta be shitting me. I don't know why I thought he was in Law and Order. That's not him at all. It's not even here. Dude, I guess you have one of those faces, bro. I don't know any of these things. Look, Cold Steel, The Code, Mental, All-Star Superman, Happy Feet 2, Underground, Garden of Redemption, Killer, Company Man, Lansky, Murder 1. None of it. The Custodian. I don't know any of these fucking films, bro. Seriously. Summer of Sam. This is fucking ridiculous. I don't know any of these. They had to miss one. They had to have missed one. I don't know. I guess he just got one of those faces, bro. I guess. Fucking weird. The dude from The Godfather is in here too. I'm pretty sure that's the same guy. Right, now we're going to look that up. While we're at it, we're going to look that up. I think he's the lawyer. Godfather. Cast. Where are you, you son of a bitch? Oh my god, it's not even the same guy. Robert Duvall is the lawyer. And who the fuck are you? Enrico somebody. Holy shit. I thought you were the same person, bro. I'm sorry. I didn't know any better. Wow. I know nothing about actors. That's what we have just discovered, ladies and gentlemen, together. Holy shit. So who did you play in Sons of Anarchy, guy? What was your character? Yeah, no, come on. Give me the list. You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. How does nobody... I know who Juice is. What do you think, I'm an asshole? How do you not know Juice, bro? He was in Luke Cage, too. Bro, these fucking people make it so hard to figure this shit out for an idiot like I am. Tig, he played. That's who he was. What else did you play in, sir? I know what you look like, asshole. I'm looking right at you. That's not what I wanted. Oh, okay, wait a minute. This is his deal. Bad Bloods, which is what I'm watching now. He's in The Client too? Shit, I didn't know that. Not number 2, just the movie, also, is what I meant. Silent Hill, I know that one. I know Resident Evil. What else are you going on? Officer Down, I tried watching that, bro. It's a little out there for me. Skinwalkers, go fuck yourself. Not happening, dude. Anything else? Do I know you from? Ghost Wars, that's a really good Styles P song.
Yeah, feel us. Like I give a fuck. Niggas saying they so top 5. Like I give a fuck. We can let shots fly. Like I give a fuck. Not they can die or not die. Like I give a fuck. Yeah. Ever pray to God for some wrong shit? Like the cold plug come with some strong shit.
What the fuck is that? The Amityville Curse. What is that? I've never seen that before. Holy shit. So I guess I just assume these people... Sons of Anarchy was canceled after 7 successful seasons. Yeah, no, that's not what they did at all, bro. Never mind, yeah, the Mayans. That's what you did. That's what they did instead. They did the Mayan show. They didn't go... They said they wanted to do a spin-off that was based in the 1960s. Instead, they went and did the Spanish Gang, which I started watching that, but I don't have cable, so I completely forgot about that show until right now, until I just mentioned it, and I don't even remember why did I go into this. Oh yeah, Canadian Bacon. Bro, what the fuck are you guys doing, dude? I gotta go all the way back. What are they doing? What are you doing? That's the better question, bro. What the fuck with this guy? You. I know what... Oh, I hate Google sometimes. You hear that? Bro, I know you were in things. I know I've seen you in things, bro. Unless you look like another guy, which is entirely possible that I mixed you up in other shit. It's completely a possibility, dude. Completely a possibility. Yeah, pull up this motherfucker's Wikipedia, bro. These people should know. Just give me the list. I don't know any of these things. Hold on, we're getting there. We're only in 94. Wow, I don't think I know anything. This motherfucker. There it is! I knew it! Analyze that. Motherfucker. I knew you were in something I knew you from. See that? Fuck you, Google. I know what I'm talking about, bro. You got me rethinking. What the fuck? Asshole. Now you're gonna make me double check it. Now you're gonna make me double check it. Come on. Come on. Come on, dude. Ugh. Dude, I know what the movie's about, asshole. It's one of my favorite movies ever. Now, we're in a rabbit hole, people. I know. When are you not dying, bro? When are you not dying? Is there ever a time when you're not looking to fucking die somewhere? Who the fuck did you play in this film, dude? Huh? That's right, here we go again. Ah, Coco, what's up, bro? Now, where are you in this film, you motherfucker? Where are you? Where are you? I don't see you. Are you not listed? What the fuck was Dimitri Martin in Analyze That? I don't remember that at all. Do you? Holy shit. And I don't see this fucking guy in here. Whatever, dude. I know you from somewhere. We'll just pretend you were on the list and we'll call it a fucking day. How about that? Jesus. Let me plug this stupid fucking phone in. Give me a second. Okay, so for the third time trying to get back on point. Bad Bloods is not that great of a show. It's really not. But what has me is the fact that it's not that great. It's good, but I'm in it more to find out where they're gonna go with it versus anything else. That's the only reason why I'm interested, dude. It's the only reason why I'm interested. Shit. I don't know, man. Maybe I need to wait another day before I do this, because I got nothing right now, and I am not about to stretch this fucking show for a half hour. I'm just not gonna do it. Look, man, some days you have it, some days you don't. Today is definitely one of the days that I don't. I don't know what to talk about, dude. I really don't. I'm shot. I'm fucking shot. I mean, I was supposed to go places and do shit, but now I don't think that's even gonna happen. I guess I'm leaving it here. We'll get back to it later. You know, I'm telling you, dude. All this kid did was just come outside and give an attitude. That's all he did. He was half playing, but you know, maybe you're not like me. Maybe you're not a fucking psychopath like I am. But I'm telling you, man, this dude comes outside. Jen does the same thing she always does. She went jokingly, "Where the fuck you going?" She does that to everybody. Just fucking around. Motherfucker said, "Going to the bank." Why? What the fuck you want? What? You better fucking knock that shit off. I know you're not talking like that right now. Jen said, "What, motherfucker?"
What? Nigga! Fuck out my face, nigga!
Ain't all serious? Like, she fucking... Dude, I'm crazy, but she's crazier. Like, I at least think to myself before some dumb shit, like, okay, if you do something stupid right now, you will go to jail. Apartment is gonzo. Cat is fucked. Bills not paid. You homeless. That's the series of events that go through my head every time. Not to say that I'm not susceptible to some dumb shit, because I'm sure it's entirely a possibility. But then again, I just noticed this, because there was another cat downstairs who was just trying to joke around, and you can tell, like, he was trying to get on a conversation, not even conversation, the event that was happening, because it definitely wasn't a conversation. But motherfucker started giving him an attitude, and that's when I realized, unless you got a pussy, you're a problem. I noticed that. Or if you got something that this motherfucker wants. And now the question now becomes, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? I gotta be cool, man. I cannot allow some macho bullshit to jeopardize my fucking life, dude. I can't do it. That's stupid, and I'm not in school anymore, man. I'm almost a grown-up. I can't. It's so hard. It's so hard. Because I know this motherfucker doesn't think about consequences. He don't care. What does it matter to him? I think I'm the only one. I'm a rational person, but I'm irrational at the same. It depends on what we're talking about. But I'm telling you, dude, I'm gonna wind up saying something. I know I'm going to. I know it. I fucking know it. It's only a matter of time. I don't know when it's gonna be, but something's gonna fly out of my mouth, and then shit is going to happen. Now that I know that information, I'm supposed to make a responsible decision to avoid saying anything. So I've laid out some parameters for myself. If and when only... This is hard, dude. This is so hard because as I'm thinking it, I'm not convincing myself. All right, if anybody, here's the criteria, right? If you put your hands on her in any way, we have a fucking problem. No question about it. All logic goes out the fucking window. It's a fucking wrap. Win or lose, doesn't matter. Something is going to be done. Second, obviously you can't blatantly disrespect me. I have to remedy that somehow. But that goes back to the macho bullshit, right? Like, do I have to allow a certain amount of shit to slide? At the same time, I'm not a lollipop. So what do I fucking do? What do I do? This is a really tight place, bro. There's not a lot of room to breathe. So there's going to always be issues. That's the other thing that I'm battling with. The third thing, the third prong to this issue is, could there be mental illness involved outside of my own? I mean, his. Does he have bipolar issues, schizophrenia issues, what mommy issues, whatever fucking issues? I don't know. I don't know this dude. So I'm thinking maybe try to talk to him. Maybe bring it up calmly and casually and just go, hey man, are you alright? Like, I notice sometimes, you seem to get aggravated really quickly. I can understand that. I get that way sometimes. But are you alright? Is everything good? Is that... I feel like that, like, see? I don't know. Because on one end, I need to say something. I have to find out what the problem is. Because if I don't know what the problem is, how can I fix it? How can there be a solution to a problem that I know is going to happen, and I can't fix it unless I know what that solution is? I'm not making a whole lot of sense right now. Does anybody out there relate to this fucking problem? I know how I get, so I just fucking like, forget it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It took a long time to get here. And in 2 short seconds, you can fuck all this up. Is that going to be worth it? No. I already know on the other side of whatever the fucking problem is going to be regret.
It come with a long jail sentence, handed down to you in a few short minutes.
I already know it. I can see it. You know what this feels like, dude? This feels like if you're driving in a car. Here you go. Perfect example. You're in the passenger seat. Somebody else is driving a car. They're not paying attention to where they're going. You, as the passenger, are seeing everything that is happening. Somebody's texting on their phone. You're trying to tell them, you need to pay attention, man. Person in front of you is all over the road. Whatever the situation is. You can't stop it from happening. You see the accident coming, and yet you are completely helpless to do anything in that moment. That's what this feels like. It's exactly what this feels like, except there has to be a way. There has to be a way for me to get into that driver's seat. There's gotta be a fucking way. I'm smart enough to figure this out. I've been around all different types of people in my life. There's got to be a way that I can get into this motherfucker's head and find out what is happening. Is there really a problem? Is it looking to be a problem because you're just aggravated? Is there shit happening behind the door before he comes outside that's could be contributing to this? 100%. 100%. This is me trying to rationalize things. Why can't you just leave me the fuck alone, man? You know why? Because every day a sucker is born. That's why. Every day a motherfucking sucker is born. However, wouldn't it make me one? Wouldn't it make me one just the same if I allow an emotion to overcome me into doing some dumb shit that I know is not for my benefit? Am I just being an asshole here and trying to talk myself in circles? I don't know. I need your fucking input on this, because you're an outside party. Granted, you only have the information that I'm giving you. I don't say shit to anybody, to the point that Jen brought it up the other day because some dude came out of the complex and she was like, hey, what's going on? I didn't say shit. I just sat there like I didn't have a mouth. And she looked at me and she was like, why you're kind of like disrespectful, man. You don't say anything to anybody. I go, no, I don't. I mind my fucking business. I don't say shit to anybody because I don't know what's all going on in their life. I don't want to strike up an unwanted conversation, so I just stay to myself. That's the truth. It's a god honest truth, bro. Look, you go to parties. I know I talked about this before on the YouTube channel. I had to have mentioned it. You go to a Christmas party, you have that moment where somebody's talking to you, not because they want to, but because they feel like they're obligated. Right? That's what this is, dude. It's the same thing, except this motherfucker lives here. I don't want anybody in this building to ever feel like they have to come outside and talk to me when they don't want to. So instead, I'd leave it alone. I don't say shit. I mind my business, especially because 9 out of 10 times I don't want to talk to anybody. I want to go outside, have my smoke, go back in, and be left alone. If I do want to talk, whatever, that's a whole different thing, but most of the time I don't, man.
Are you sure this is the right address? This don't look like no crack house to me. What do you want? 60 guys dancing on the lawn, throwing cocaine at each other? Just kick the door in.
Important spoiler alert, bro. I do not want to ruin this for you. Yo, I can regret this later. I still can't even fucking do this right now, dude. Bro, you gone too far, man. You gone too far, dude. This Black Mirror shit it hit the disturb button for me, bro. Oh god, it's so fucked up. They're fucking Jesus. It's at the end. I don't know how it ends yet, but I am guaranteed gonna come off like every type of phobic there is. I don't care. Wave whatever kind of flag you want. I don't give a shit. I'll help you decorate the fucking thing. But I think I should be allowed to be like, okay, that's weird. Right? No? Can you not say that? Does that make you a fucking racist to look at something and go, okay, I don't get it, that's weird, but you can do it. I support it. I just don't get it. Fuck, dude. Jesus. I'll be back after I finish this fucking thing. Hold on, I gotta see how it ends. Fuck, he's gonna do it, dude. He's gonna do it. He's gonna fucking do it. Oh, shit. No, I think, you know what? Ah, fuck. Alright, I think it's his friend. I think his friend's gay, and I don't think he is. I said that from the fucking beginning at the bar, that dude was gay, bro. Shit. Come on, dude, just get it over with already. I can't fucking handle it. Oh, fuck, that's uncomfortable. Jesus Christ. It's not there, right?
Nope. Not a damn thing.
Fucking weird.
Not me neither.
God damn it, what the fuck?
Oh. So that's that.
So are you fuck buddies now?
No! You gotta get that shit out of your head. Coming out, man. No! Just burrow right in there. No! Burrow right in there, man.
Oh shit. That was funny.
Just burrow it in there, huh?
No.
Get rid of it like that. Don't push me, man.
Oh shit, he's gonna kill him. He's gonna kill him or he's gonna fuck him. One of the two. One of the two is happening right now, bro. Come on, just fucking get it over with already. Oh shit. When the cops show up, that's not good news, bro. Sorry, officer. We were deciding whether we were gonna fuck each other and then fucked everything up. Oh fuck, dude. This is the roughest one yet, bro. For real, this is the roughest one yet, dude. How you not gonna tell your wife? What the fuck, dude? I've been fucking the dude for years. Probably 8 years. I know at least like 7 months, God. This is fucking rough.
Talk to me.
For real, this is uncomfortable as shit. I'm gonna get myself banned from every fucking platform I fuck around and actually talk about this shit. I'm gonna do it anyway. What the fuck? So what happens? That's it? They just fucking move on and act like nothing happened? Or he's not, I guess they don't hang no more? How could you, I guess, right? Man, that's fucked up. Moral of the story is don't fuck your friends, even in a virtual world. That shit don't end well. God damn, dude. This was fucking rough, bro. No, she didn't give him a headpiece.
The opposite of peace, send him on Duke of Reef.
What is that? What is that? I want it back in the morning. What the fuck is going on, dude? So you get a hall pass to fuck your best friend once a year? What kind of bullshit is this, dude? What the fuck? What is going on? Are you fucking joking right now? No fucking way, dude. That's how it works. That's it. This motherfucker, dude. You fuck your best friend in a virtual world, and then your wife gets a hall pass to fuck some random at the bar. What kind of whacked out bullshit kind of fucking trade-off is that, dude? Oh my god. Dude, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna get over that. That's fucking weird, bro. That's fucking weird, dude. You call me whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. That is fucking weird. That's your best friend, man. You're fucking your best friend. Why is it so much better? I don't understand. Why is it so much better? It's not because y'all know each other, is it? Maybe it's because it's taboo. Is that what it is? Bro, there's no way to talk about this without coming off like a fucking asshole. But I'm doing it. I'm fucking doing it. I don't care. I don't care. I'm doing it.
12 seconds later.
Let's do it. As you know, if you follow the YouTube channel, I've been watching Black Mirror. I don't know how many more episodes are left, but I watched the first 3, and that's what's important. We're gonna go one by one. First episode. Now, obviously, I already said spoiler alert, so look, dude, it was not at all what I expected. We'll go positive first. It wasn't at all what I expected. The turn that was made was not what I thought it was going to be. I originally thought they were going to be stuck in they were in a simulation. That's what I originally thought. As the show went on, come to find out the VR shit comes later. Now, to give a quick summary of what happened in the episode, 2 friends who enjoyed playing video games together wound up getting into a virtual end of this game, which is kind of more Street Fighter than Mortal Kombat, right? And they always pick a guy and a girl character, always. But for some reason, this is what bugs me. Now, this is the big reveal, is they wind up fucking in the video game. Not in real life. We'll get back to that later on. Here's what bugs me about that. I just realized right now as I'm sitting here, what would make that guy... Alright, look, back up real quick. There's one friend is married, has kids. The other friend is single and has been just living his life, right? The one that was living his life is the one that made the first move. He plays the girl character, and the other guy with the kids plays the guy character. Now, he made the first move. My question is, why? My immediate instinct, there was a scene where he was in the bar with a girl, and he was looking at a bartender, and he was like, look at that guy, definitely looks like Dennis Rodman. The girl with him had to Google who Dennis Rodman was.
You're an idiot, you deserve to die.
Shame, but I get it. Now, the purpose of that scene was to demonstrate that he was out of touch with the women that he was having sex with because he was having sex with younger women. My takeaway from that seemed to be that I was getting a little hint. Is it possible that maybe he could have been bisexual and he was just fucking these women for, maybe that was what he felt like doing at the time? Which, let me clarify, I don't have a problem with anybody and their preferences. Just don't push it on me. I have had gay friends. I only say had because we don't talk anymore. People grow up, they grow apart. I don't know where any of these people are. But I'll never forget, dude. I have to get back to it. Let me just run through the show first. So his friend makes the first move. I want to know why. There was no explanation as to why he would do that unless he would have had previous knowledge ahead of time that having sex in this video game was, one, a possibility, and two, that it feels some type of way when you do it. Now, as the episode goes on, we come to find out that he experiences sex the same way that a woman would experience sex, which makes it extremely difficult for him to have sex in his regular life, being a man.
Well, no shit.
Here's the part that I don't understand, dude. It's clearly laid out in the beginning. The guy with the kids, his wife, enjoys role-playing, right? Now, maybe I'm fucking crazy, but if your wife likes to role play, and the problem is, then how do you introduce it to your wife? You can't say, hey, I fucked what's his name in this video game and it was pretty cool. Why don't we do that? Maybe that's why it was never brought up, but I don't understand why it became such an issue. If I'm sure it seemed like his wife's character, that would have been something that she would have been okay with doing. Maybe I'm reading it completely wrong.
So let me understand this, because maybe it's me, I'm a little fucked up, maybe. But
so just to wrap it up, fast forward through it, and I know I'm going over a quick summary of it because I already talked about it a whole bunch, which is that apparently every year on his birthday now, this dude gets a hall pass, quote unquote, to fuck his best friend in a virtual reality world, while his wife then goes out and hits the bar and has sex with real people.
Motherfucking you fucking piece of shit!
Yeah. Come on. Let him go.
That's a shitty fucking trade-off, in my opinion, because the way that I'm seeing it, and Jen does not agree with me on this, maybe you won't either. I view this more as one person is using their hall pass for physical reasons and the other person is using it for some kind of a weird emotional nostalgia connection. Could be completely wrong. So now that I got through all of that, and by the way, I know if you've already seen it, you know what I'm talking about, but there was a scene where the two guys meet up after they swear they're not going to do it anymore. And he says, all right, I want you to kiss me because if there is something between us, we can figure it out and we'll decide what we're going to do. And it turns out that there is nothing in the physical world between them, but for whatever reason, the chemistry is there in the game. Now, could that be maybe the characters in this game have a storyline that's written that makes them feel that way? I have no idea. It even goes as far as to say that this single dude said that he fucked a bunch of other people in this game and nothing had ever compared to the level of, I don't want to say excitement, but if I'm trying to think of the right word, nothing compared to the passion that he felt when he was fucking his friend, which doesn't make sense to me for a bunch of reasons. But to get back to my story real quick, I met a kid in the mall who was friends with and now ex-girlfriend of mine. I did not know that at the time. I was outside smoking a cigarette. Dude came up to me and started talking to me. So we're bullshitting back and forth, and the conversation is starting to head in a direction of, I'm interested in you. So I did what any regular person would do, and I was like, hey man, you know, I'm picking up a bit of a vibe here. I'm not sure if, because I was trying to be respectful, but at the same time I wanted to let him know that I'm not into that. That's not my thing. But I was like, dude, I don't do that type of thing. I'm into women. So, I mean, I'm sorry, but that's not me. And I'll never forget this because of the fact that he got really nervous after that. Visibly nervous, where he was like, oh, you know, I was tripping over his words, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it, I'll leave you alone. I'm like, well, where are you going? He's like, well, you know, usually when I hit on straight guys, I always wind up getting punched in the face or some shit. And I was like, dude, no, I'm not gonna do that to you. Just because you hit on me and I'm not into it, dude, as long as you respect my boundaries and you don't try to pull some shady shit on me, we're cool, man. I'm alright with you, dude. I don't care what your preferences are. Just don't try to fucking force yourself on me and we'll be okay. And he was kind of surprised, which really made me feel bad. Only because I can imagine being on the opposite end of that, where you approach a woman and she really does not want anything to do with you. I don't care who you date, what you're into, that's never a good feeling. And then to put on top of that somebody wanting to punch you in the face at the mere suggestion. Now, on the flip side to that, when I went to Florida a while ago, not my most recent trip, but the last one before that, I was out at the bar with a couple people, and there was a dude that came up to me at the bar and attempted to buy me a drink, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm cool, dude, and he kept pressing it, and it was getting to that creepy vibe where, you know how some dudes approach women, and I'm only using this comparison because this is what I know, this is my life, dude. You know what I mean? I've seen guys act a certain way towards women. It's not cool to ever try to force yourself into a situation. Regardless, that's what this dude was trying to do to me. And I wasn't having it. I fucking got the hell out of there. So I guess it can happen to anybody. But I'm just going to move on directly from that. Simply because this is a real touchy subject. You can't talk about it. You can't talk about it because no matter what you say, you're a phobic. If I say that I look at these guys and I see the situation that is happening and it makes me uncomfortable, all of a sudden I'm a phobic. Since we're on the subject of shit like this, I'm gonna close out with one thing that can be considered related and another that is completely unrelated altogether. And this just happened to me. For all you guys, it's now 12 o'clock in the morning. I just got back from the corner store. I was editing this up, putting the drops in, doing everything. I fucked up. I didn't have the ability this week to put the drops video out. I didn't get a chance to cut a snippet out of this in time before it drops. So, you know, my apologies for that. However, this has got to be one of the most crazy things that have ever happened to me, and I have some crazy stories. And I say crazy not because it wasn't anything life altering, But it was a very strange interaction, and I feel like things like this would only happen to me. So check this out. I'm leaving the corner store, and I know the two dudes that work in there. You know, it's been a while to build up just to talk to them regularly. The guy that runs the pumps is a younger kid. I don't know how old he is. If I had to guess, I'd say mid-20s. But, you know, he's like, hey, what's up? And he doesn't speak very good English, but we try to work through what we can, because I'm sure he can't understand me, and I really can't understand him. That doesn't stop me from attempting to just be friendly and be cool, whatever. So he walks up to me and he goes, oh, you got a haircut. Now, for those of you that don't know, I have what's referred to in the business of cutting hair, I don't know if it still is, as a crew cut. I shave my head completely. So he puts both of his hands on my head and starts rubbing it. He's rubbing my head like you would rub a troll doll with a fucking gem in the belly for a good 10 seconds, and I had no idea what to do. My head is still hot because it made me really anxious, man. Just because, like, I'm not sure how do I handle a situation like this. Like, I don't know what his customs are. I'm assuming that these guys are from India, so I don't know what their personal space is and all that kind of shit. It didn't really bother me. It was just unexpected. And I understand that he was trying to be friendly. Maybe it was a pass at me. I'm not sure. Either I'm not offended by it. I just had no idea what to do. And then he stops doing that and proceeds to attempt to have a regular conversation like nothing just happened. So I indulged him, obviously, just to give him a couple of minute conversation, because he probably was like, well, now I should talk to him because it's going to be weird if I don't. I'm assuming that's what he was thinking. Where he was just talking to me about the weather and shit like that. But, I mean, what a fucking odd thing to have happen, right? What would you do in a situation like that? That's the $1 million question from me to you. Do you get freaked out because it's a complete stranger and you don't know this person? That's what a complete stranger is. Good job. I'm not sure. Either way, I'm going to keep my eye on him simply because I don't want him to get too comfortable with me because of the fact that I don't know him well. I don't know what his personality is like. So you never know. Anybody, look, we already went over this. There's serial killers that are active all the time. I don't know what his intentions are. Who the fuck knows? You know, and the other guy in the is trying to get Jen to do sexual favors for him. It's like, the whole thing is a goddamn mess. I'll have to get into that on another podcast since we're so close to the end here. And I still have to edit this part, and then once I'm done with that, I gotta put everything together so that I'll be able to post it on YouTube and get it up on all the platforms so that it will be ready for 5 o'clock tomorrow morning so that you guys will be able to have access to it. But anyway, moving on from that, I mean, I'm sure something like that should take a little bit more time. This is a moment in life where I wish that was something that could have been recorded just so you guys could see it. I mean, unbelievable, but I'm sure you got the visual. So, more importantly, an unfortunate event has happened. My stopped over here a few days ago. We used their car to go food shopping, and like an idiot, I left my medication here. not thinking, I didn't think, in the back of my mind, I was like, you really should have just grabbed it. But I left it, figured it wasn't going to be that big of a deal. I had a full bottle of medication. And now I have a quarter of what my monthly supply is supposed to be. All of it gone. And I can't question her because in the past when I've done that, she's denied it, obviously. So I'm pretty sure she stole it from me because she was the only person that was in this house. And if I needed it to be cemented, we went down to use the car today when I have all my meds on me now, even though it doesn't matter because I'm fucked for the rest of the month. So it is what it is. But, you know, Jen forgot her phone upstairs. So she comes upstairs and, of course, she's in the fucking bedroom. She's in the fucking bedroom, and that's where the medication was the last time. And I had it away. Like, she had to snoop through the drawers to find it, and she did. But this time, nothing there. So I guess she was going back to grab more. I don't know if she's taking it. I have no idea what the purpose is of doing that. It really bothers me, man. That this is exactly why I don't trust people. From growing up around her from when I was a child, you know, it's been instilled in me. You can't trust anybody. I mean, she's actually said to me on multiple occasions, I gotta look out for number one. Because if I don't look out for me, nobody else is gonna look out. That's just the way that it's going to be. So maybe that's not a horrible thing to say, maybe it is, but that's not a healthy environment to grow up in. So it's definitely affected friendships, relationships, and everything in between, whatever that might be. I don't know how to handle this situation from now on, other than make sure I have my shit on me at all times, which is what I should be doing. And I made the mistake of leaving it. So this is partially my fault. But on the flip side to that, I shouldn't have to worry about my own stealing from me. If you're going to take from me, dude, at least just say that you're going to take from me. I can understand that. A couple, not... And I understand that's I'm not condoning her to do that, but I'm just saying, if it came down to the fact that you were going to steal from me, I would rather you just say, you know, this is what's happening, and that's going to be that. Even though I would not be happy about it, because I don't fuck around like that. But dude, it's ridiculous. Like, I'm missing at least 45 pills, dude. 45 fucking pills minimum, which is crazy. So now what we wound up doing is we started locking the door. Plain and simple, just lock the doors, and now you get access to nothing. You have the living room, you have the television, and you have the refrigerator. You can get a water, you can do whatever you gotta do. And the fucked up part is that when Jen came up and seen she was in the bedroom, she was like, I hope you don't mind, I was just grabbing a water. Refrigerator's not in the water. Refrigerator's not in the water. The water in the refrigerator is not in the bedroom. So that excuse is not gonna work. It hurts, man, to know that you have to watch everybody. You have to watch fucking everybody. It fucking sucks, dude. I can't tell you the amount of arguments that me and Jen have gotten into because she would be over, not at this place, at the other places. Meds would go missing. I would ask Jen, and then Jen would take it as, so you think that I would steal from you? Is that that's what you think of me? And it becomes this whole blowout argument when it didn't need to be that. But that's what it is. So that's fun. I mean, do you guys deal with anything like that? And if you have, how do you even approach a situation like this? Because this is not new to me, but because of who this person is, it's not like it's a friend. I'm stuck with this motherfucker for the rest of my life until she croaks, and there's nothing that can be done about that. So it makes it a lot more difficult. And like I said, it's not like she's going to be honest. So I'm not really sure what to do in this particular situation. But I wanted to throw that in here. Now I know this has been all over the place, episode 22. But it is what it is. It was a struggle this week. I'm going to just be straightforward with you guys. It was a struggle this week for me to pull this thing together. A lot of shit has been happening, and I honestly didn't have anything. Usually, Saturday I release the podcast, and by Sunday or Monday, I have an idea of what I'm going to do, and then sometime between Tuesday and Thursday, I normally will Frankenstein the podcast together just to make sure that it's ready for Saturday. Gives me time to cut clips up for Instagram and Twitter and do all that shit. And I also put it on YouTube as well, which I'm starting to think that putting the podcast on YouTube is hurting me more than it's helping me, because the analytics are terrible. And I don't care, I've said it 100 times, I don't care how many people are listening to it. It's just that, going onto the platform makes it more visible for other people, whereas YouTube, it doesn't really make too much of a difference, I don't think. I'm not too familiar with how all that shit works, but I would imagine by streaming it or downloading it on a platform such as iTunes or Spotify, whatever it might be, Anchor, that makes it more visible, and especially when you rate it. So do me the favor, please, if you would not mind going over and just rating the podcast. Even if you hate it, dude, give it 1 star, whatever. Every little bit helps. I know that I'm not gonna be able to please everybody, and a lot of people are probably gonna be unhappy with the choices that I make with content to talk about, but I'm doing what is most comfortable for me, because if I did it any other way, the podcast wouldn't be what it is. But I know I mention it all the time for you guys to rate it. Just makes it more visible for other people. And then that in turn makes it easier to get guests on and shit, which this week definitely would have been a great opportunity for me to have a guest on. It just would have been so much better. It wouldn't have been any less hectic, just a little bit easier to throw together some questions and talk to somebody about some interesting shit. I wanted to get influencers on here to figure out what that's all about. FBI profilers or ex-profilers. Even somebody from the furry or transgender community to try to get a better understanding of what it's like to live in that community. In the spirit of the last thing that I just said about people are going to say that I'm phobic. Look, you can say whatever the fuck you want. I hold no animosity towards anybody or their preferences unless they've done something bad to me, and then I hold it against them personally for who they are as a person, not whatever they choose in their life. And I also tried to reach out to a well, a UK rapper, either himself, or his street team, his manager, or somebody, Yizzy, reached out to me and asked me to do the reaction for his Fire in the Booth. So I did it, and we were exchanging emails, and I said, you know, if he wants to get his story out there, I understand I don't have all kinds of, you know, followers and downloads and views and shit like that, but I want you guys to know that when I talk to people who are potential guests, dude, I let them know that while this may not be a huge market for them, that you guys really do support. Maybe not every single subscriber on the YouTube channel, but, you know, you guys definitely go the extra mile with shit. You throw your opinions in. When I did the Traveling Cannabis podcast, you guys threw questions out. That shit is definitely appreciated because it helps to give an outside perspective from outside of my own head, so that, you know, it can be a little bit more natural, like a big group of casual friends. Just because we don't hang, we don't text, shit like that. I don't mean it in a derogatory manner in any way. But, you know, that shit is really cool. But that's exactly why I asked you to rate it, dude. So, do that shit. If you don't want to, don't. I'm not gonna force it on you because I wouldn't want somebody to force it on me. You know, this is just the nature of the beast, dude. This is the way that it has to happen. But either way, we're growing. We're getting up there. Episode 22. I mean, we're going into Jordan numbers next week. So I'm excited that this is a thing that I'm able to do. And we can have conversations about shit that you can't really do on YouTube. And there is an idea for a segment that could be coming, which would be like 15-minute chunks on certain topics. Maybe not like current events, I'm not sure. I don't have a date outlined yet of when it would come out or how it's all going to happen. But I think I would break it up into seasons because Anchor gives you the option to be able to do shit like that. But we'll figure it out when we get there. For now, my main focus is throwing content on the YouTube channel once in a while and making sure that this podcast is out every Saturday for you to be able to listen to it and for me to be able to get some shit off my head, man. And besides, I like being able to have this back and forth. The feedback that I get from some of you is really interesting to me because it's almost like we're having a conversation in a time machine, because I put it out at a certain time and then, you know, hours or maybe even days later the conversation gets picked up and it builds into other shit. And I know I have to do one on psych wards and all that shit. It's gonna be really tough for me to do that one. And I know that this is not a real serious podcast. So that's the part that I'm struggling with. I know we brought up serious shit before, but we will get there because there are stories that definitely should be told, and it would be good to get your stories in it as well. So with all that being said, I ran my mouth for over an hour now. I know a lot of people have a hard 45-minute to an hour limit, so I try to keep that in mind when I do this thing. So we'll look forward to next week. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing yet, but at the rate things are going, if my head got rubbed by a complete stranger, and I mean the one on my shoulders, you nasty freaks, not the one in my pants, that God, that would have been a lot more uncomfortable, just because, you know, that's a whole different bad situation, man. Especially because then, you know, it could get violent because you don't know how the other person is going to handle the rejection. It just becomes a fucking nightmare. So, it's Pride Month. If you fall under that category, enjoy your initials, live your life. Just be proud of who you are, but at the same time, I'll leave you with this, man. I don't know much, but I don't think that you... I gotta word this carefully, right? Just because you have a specific orientation in mind, you know, don't let that be the only thing that defines who you are as a person. I mean, if it makes you... If doing that makes you more comfortable with that aspect of your life, believe me, I'm all for it. But at the same time, focus on the other parts of you as well, because when you only focus on that, what winds up happening is that people may not realize that there's other parts to you, your personality, your interests, whatever it is, that they may be missing out on out of just the idea that it's only being limited to one topic. So, you know, don't limit yourself. That's all I'm trying to say. Look, I'm happy that people get to do what they want to do as long as they're not hurting anybody. Hopefully a day will come where everybody can just accept that we're all different in our own ways, even though I know that's definitely not going to happen. We can have a small glimmer of hope, though. Just be proud of who you are, and if you're going through some shit right now, if you're hiding certain things, you know, just know that it doesn't make you a bad person to be into whatever you're into. Outside of that, if somebody doesn't accept you for who the fuck you are, then fuck them, because they're not worth your time, dude. Just try to be nice to people, even sometimes to people that don't deserve it. Live life, man. If nobody else in the world supports who you are and what you're all about, I'm supporting who you are and what you're all about. And while I may not verbalize it all the time and I make jokes, it really doesn't, it doesn't matter to me. I don't care about any of that shit. What matters to me is who you are as a person. You know, I'm going to quote Joey Diaz, and he could be quoting somebody else when he says this, but final quote of the podcast: character is what you do when nobody is looking. And that, my friends, is what makes you the person that you are. So just remember that. And don't, as I know it's difficult, don't let people bring you fucking down, dude, for what you're into. You know, not everybody's going to understand, and that's completely okay. So look, if you've taken offense to anything that I've said, clearly you don't understand that it's all supposed to be done in good humor. There's no animosity towards anybody for any reason. Just don't be a dick or an asshole, and everything is all good. I will catch you guys next week.
You're free, and freedom is beautiful. And, You know, it'll take time to restore chaos and order, but order out of chaos, but we will.